Okay, so let's take a moment to tune into your soul energy, what it is you need to know today. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You're in a very, very powerful, transformative time of your life currently. There's a lot being moved around. Rosie, please. There's a lot being moved around as far as relationships go, and it almost feels like your family is being extended in some way, or an extension of your family. I also feel like maybe you're looking around and watching your life kind of like unfold, like watching things in your life unfold. And it's like, it's really interesting because where you might be missing something in your own life, or where you previously thought that you were missing something in your own life, you're able to find appreciation in the fact that it is happening to others and for others that you care so much about. It's like you're no longer looking to achieve and gain, but you're rather just looking to share those experiences with people that you care about most. And for those of you who might be missing something within that family or something within friendships, it feels like that void is being filled. Like that is what is happening for you now. That is what is going to come for you, especially in this next year, is that void of like emptiness, or like something is missing. You're no longer going to have that feeling. You're going to feel where you once felt lack, you are going to feel abundant. Where you once felt like something was missing, you are going to feel found. And so there's really powerful spirit energy pouring into you at this time. And I'm hearing God, spirit source is just saying, just watch it all happen. Like watch, let me show you now. Like take your hands off the wheel, take your foot off the pedal, and just sit back, okay? And this isn't a Tesla. This is divine spirit we're talking about. This is more just like you are being allowed the time to focus on things that you truly care about. So maybe this is even kind of like giving me retirement kind of energy. But more so just even a mindset, like a shift in your mindset of like, these are the things that are valuable to me. These moments with my daughters, with my sons, with my loved ones, with my pets, with my family, with my friends, like this is what life is all about. And I feel like maybe you're somebody who even possibly struggled with getting to that point. Maybe you mentally just couldn't really even see yourself getting to a point where you would be able to enjoy experiences like this. And you're being asked to kind of like make that shift for yourself, because it's going to happen regardless. And you can either feel like you're watching it and a part of it, or you can feel like you're just watching it and like you're actually the missing piece. Like you are the missing piece from all of it. Your energetic presence is what brings it all to life. And so don't let yourself get, it's like, cut off from what matters most to you. Don't let yourself cut you off from what matters most to you. And I'm also being shown like there are so many angels and guides that are helping you keep these doors open, that are like literally, even if you're trying to shut them, there's certain ones that spirit is just, no, like it's not going to happen, because there are certain people that are meant to remain in your life. There are certain friendships and certain familiar relationships and even a love relationship that is meant to grow into something that will last, into something that is so powerful. And maybe that's something that you even felt within your current love connection. Maybe you're in a love connection where you've had to kind of have that energy take place, where you tried to shut a door but it just kept staying open, and you've gotten to this point where it's like, okay, I see that now. Like I see why that all had to happen. So wherever you are in your life currently, all you're being asked to do is see clearly what matters most to you, and give all of your time and energy into exactly that. And everything else is just going to align in a way where like you don't have to give up your lifestyle. You don't have to change these dreams that you still have, that maybe you don't feel like you need to work so hard to achieve. Maybe it's all just meant to come to you at this time. Maybe it's all just meant to fall into you instead of you falling into anything. Truth. Sneeze and truth. I'm pretty sure that's a Russian tradition where, like, if someone sneezes as you're speaking, that's the truth. Maybe this is about staying put where you are and watching it all fall into you, my love. Maybe you've worked hard enough. Maybe you've fought hard enough, and right now isn't so much about fighting as it is about Ace of Cups on the bottom as well, as it is about receiving. Because this feels like the fighting energy. This feels like what trying to control the outcome and the situations and people and certain things in your life. That's what it pulls you into. Worry, fear, chaos, just this feeling of like you're being taken away from yourself and pulled this direction and that. Whereas if you just stay within yourself, stay within your trust, stay within your belief, your connection to source energy, to God, to Goddess, and you just really get clear on what matters most. The gold in your life are the experiences and the connections you share with people. The material possessions, let that be in God's hands. Let the universe bring that forward to you in a way that is most natural. And let you focus now on just being present with what matters most to you, with what you love the most. And make sure that you are at the top of that list so that you can be it's like, how do I say it? You have source energy. You have God, the universe, the source of all creation. And then there's you. And then there's you. And then there's everything else. And that goes for each and every one of us. And it would be such a beautiful, like, harmony of relationship and connection if we can all kind of adopt that mentality. Not selfishness so that we can cut ourselves off and connect to nothing and know it. No. Prioritizing and realizing that it's God and then it's you. And then it's everyone else, because you are the closest thing to source. So then you become the... Does this make sense? Like, it's just such a powerful way to move in your life. You can move mountains being in that energy, being in that level of harmony. And that even ties into like the message of like God will move mountains to you. God will move mountains through you. There's a lot happening for you. And to be quite honest with you, there's always going to be a lot happening for you. You can either, it's like, enjoy and appreciate and more so observe the experience of what's happening, or you can just struggle and strain for control and this and that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You're going to get to the same destination. Well, in fact, this one might take you off course and bring you to destinations where you thought it was the destination, but it isn't actually the destination. Just let yourself be guided at this time. Let yourself be open to receiving more lightness into your life, more gifts, more blessings. Not because you need them or you even desire them, but simply because you realize that that is the frequency at which you are going to exist in this world. Is being blessed, is being gifted, is being provided for, of being cared for. And then watch how that translates into so many beautiful and transformative shifts within other connections, friendships, familiar relationships, and even your love connection in your life. Watch how positive of an impact that has for you. Watch how much safety and warmth you cultivate within your home space, within yourself, within your relationships with others. How much love comes into this world through you then. It's really beautiful. what you're doing here.